should say depending on option codes. So this thing is showing some diesel options. And you can see these RPO codes here. This car doesn't have diesel. Cool. So now we can get rid of this. We can get rid of this and get rid of this. And see, we're not testing anything yet. We're just looking at the wiring diagrams. We're finding the one section we have to test. We're not worried about what's at the DLC. We're not worried about what our lab scope says yet. So we get rid of the diesel stuff, and now we have this. Now this is beautiful. This doesn't look intimidating at all. And this isn't, and it shouldn't be. But what is this missing? What are we used to seeing when we diagnose CAN? Well, I'll tell you what we're used to seeing. Where's the DLC? I mean, this is what we're used to dealing with CAN. This is what we're used to diagnosing, and this is how a lot of the classes kind of depict it still. And it's just not going to get you anywhere. We used to have the DLC here, and 6 and 14 went right to the high-speed CAN bus. So we'd go there and we'd test. Well, this is what the DLC looks like on this car. If we test here, are we going to get anything? All of these wires are going to a serial gateway module, every single wire at the DLC. So if we test the CAN circuit on our lab scope, we might get a good signal, right? And if we do a resistance measurement for our resistors, look, there's little resistors in here. So maybe we'll get a good signal. That's even worse than getting a bad signal, because now we're confused. And that's why this car ended up by us. Let's look at what it looks like in a simpler form. We have our DLC. This is what we're communicating with it. And it's going right to this gateway module. And it talks to the engine control module through these modules, or through these communication lines. Now, if we test from here, are we testing any of this network, which we may have a problem on? No, we're nowhere near it. This is why we can't test from the DLC anymore. It's going to get us in trouble. Now, is there some cars you can? Yes. But what do you do first? We break down the network. So what else do you notice about this? And this can really confuse people. This really can confuse people. The text said that all of these modules could still communicate. So there can't be. I mean, if this network is down, these modules, there's no way they're going to communicate. So it can't be. The scope pattern looks good. They're not communicating. The network must be okay, right? Well, let's look at it again. If this network's down, these modules are not communicating with each other. If you're communicating here with your scan tool, can you communicate with these modules? Yeah, you're communicating on this green network. So what I'm trying to hammer home is 3 points. 1, we need to break this stuff down before we test. 2, just because we can communicate with a module doesn't mean it has a communication issue. Think about it like your cell phone. Your cell phone has text and data, or text and calling and messenger, and so you can lose one and you can still communicate. That's exactly how these modules are. Look at it like a wiring diagram. Look at these serial data lines. There's